Hi, 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 hi. Hello. Hello, Scorpio. This is Christelle Martinette. Go visit my website, www.christellemartinette.com, or write to me, readings@christellemartinette.com. What are we doing today? This is a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First, I'm going to pull one of my fine arts collection of cards. Then I'll be using a deck called Ludi Lescott Tarot. And then I'll be using my tried and trusted Vera Sibilla cards. Hi out there. And then I'll be casting the runes. So let's get started. And I'll start by mixing these, and I'll tell you how each position of the cards in the spread are located, what they mean, and what they're there for. Let's start by using one card of my collection. And then, that's one of my favorite, I'll show you that. And then 4 Ludi Lescotts. 4 Ludi Lescotts. 4 Ludi Lescotts for Scorpio. 2. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. All right. The incoming card is The Olive Trees by Vincent van Gogh. Oh, do you use that? Do you see that? Yeah. And then we have the Tower. Dun, 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 dun. Then we have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords. Then we have the Judgment card. Really important cards here we have. And then we've got the 5 of Wands. Now, it's true that the images on a tarot deck may condition your reading and they may not. What is interesting in the artwork is, of course, that every tarot deck is different. They have their own characteristics. But it's true that one card has a different meaning if it's next to this or it's next to this. And the way they are laid and the positions on this in the spread are telling. So let's take a look now. And what we have is the incoming issues to this period of the moon that runs 4 days, 3 or 4 days before the 19th of February and after the 19th of February, is this this feeling of, as if your gut is turning and churning and churning. There's a lot going on there. Your mind is working overtime. And it's again, it's that feeling of churning, churning, churning. It's not an acidic feeling in your gut. It is as if your guts were muscles, and they're moving one next to the other as if they want to make a light of a situation that doesn't come out, doesn't emerge. You're trying to look for answers there. And so what I'm seeing, Scorpio, is that you try as you may, you try as you might, but you alone, it seems that the cards are telling you, and I'll get some highlighted in this, are not able to make light of a situation on your own. And let's take a few cards on this incoming situation. All right, so we have the Messaggero, the messenger. We have Casa, the house. It could also be a business, an institution. Then we have Ladro, who speaks, the thief, who speaks to negative change. And it is this negative change, as if, what I'm saying is, Scorpio, as if you're foreboding, you see something looming, your churning guts there's a foreboding message of something looming in your midst. And we have this Tower situation. Let's take a look at that. You are very, very insightful. You're very psychic. Excuse me. Always have something close by with the readings, because talk. I'm seeing that there is a high level of psychic activity here. and it feeds into the gut because it's as if it comes right here. And this is where the pressure is. Indeed, something is coming. Look, we have the military, militare. We've got malinconia, melancholy, nostalgia. And then we have falsità, we have lies. And these two together, mirroring them in each other, are telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends, there is no looking back, first of all. And there is no hiding your emotions. There is no, it's useless to try to hide anything. And it's useless, it's useless also to hide any information from other people. But there's something here that speaks of a past situation. There's a past situation that needs attention. And it is to do with your past lives. There's a karmic pattern that needs to be broken in order for you to go forward. And that causes you difficulty here. Let me go on to this that is how you address the issues that are before you. And the way that you're addressing them, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends, is by wanting to turn back, but what is back there is not able to serve you in the current situation. Even if the players are the same, even if the people are the same, the situation is different. Now, the context here, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is quite a particular card in this deck. And let me show you that. Happiness in the heart, allegrezza al cuore. We've got l'amante, the male lover. Then we have mercante, the merchant. And, you know, if I can say one positive element in this period, this moon cycle, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends, is that thank goodness I'm working. Thank goodness I have so much on my plate, because otherwise I'd have to spend even more time churning on an issue that has come back, has come back. And you don't want it to be the same. You want it to be different. You want it to be different, but you're fearing that there's not enough energy there from you yourself to add something different, another ingredient. Then we've got this very, very important card for that represents the emotions of the spread here. And we usually say the Judgment card is a rude awakening. It is a call, you know, it is a wake-up call. Let's take a look. We've got the male lover out. We've got the female lover out. This is La Matrice, the female lover. The dog. This is fidelity. And then we have conversation, conversazione. You know, if I superficially, we could say, well, it's now or never. You have to communicate with this person to get even that little, not to spill your heart out. That's not what this spread is talking about. To make contact, simply to make contact, simply to look at each other, even if from afar. But at least it will release a little bit of that tension that is working here inside. There's also this element of change, and the element of change is oddly represented here by this Five of Wands. And usually the Five of Wands, we as tarot readers would say, look, Scorpio, this is, you're trying to make it as if, you're having fun with this challenge, but you're not. Here, I think there's more at stake. Let's take a look. I've got Constanza. we've got stanza, costanza, stanza. There was costanza, constant. This is stanza. The room talks to communication, and the house on fire, disgrazia, disgrace. Here, like I said, you would have liked it to be a little lighter as a load, but it's not. It's a burning issue. There is an issue that needs to be attended. More than needs your attention, it's you that needs to attend to it, as if you need to face a certain challenge or respond to standing to a challenge. You know, you're being called to stand to a challenge, but by yourself. Can I live up to that? Am I able to do something? Will it be possible for me to face the music? Okay, so these are all questions that you ask yourself, and this is causing a little bit of fear. Am I truly the one for this time around? Is this, am I the person, you know, for that other person? The runes, the runes, the runes, the runes, the runes. I love it. Lagos, Lagos. This has come out 4 times this readings. Lagos, Lagos, bright stave. It talks about telling you, I have to tell you, Scorpio, it's smooth sailing regardless of this churning, churning, churning. It's not as bad as you think. And take that as a suggestion that it may be a right time for you to face the music. This is manats. These are 2 people joined in happiness. Okay, it's humanity, and there's an extremely strong pull in terms of the idea that we are all one. And if you can keep that in your mind, we have diag here, it will release the pressure and the responsibility of having to face this one person or small group of people that can cause you difficulty. If you can keep that notion of we are one, what I'm going to do is going to help humanity in some way. And this will take you from the little detailed situation here and be expanded to a greater dimension, then it will lessen your load. It will be less of a burden for you. We've got Hagal Hagalas, and what can I say? That Hagal is a rune that tells you, Scorpio, what is the most important thing that you like to do? You're deep. You want to go deep. Hagal is inviting you to go again deep. You are invited to go in deep. I hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends. Do like, share, and subscribe my video. I would love it, and I appreciate your support. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Until we read together again, bye-bye.